The launch of a new centre for learning in Saudi Arabia, an impressive building for an impressive university. The King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, or KAUST. Leaders and dignitaries from around the world on hand to launch KAUST, a co-ed university, men and women, aiming to be a regional research hub. This university will become a house of wisdom to all its peers around the world, a beacon of tolerance, King Abdullah says. Located 80 kilometres from Jeddah at Thuwal, KAUST has received more than 7,000 applications, accepting 800 students from 61 different countries. It boasts one of the fastest supercomputers in the world. It also includes a 3D virtual reality cube, Cornea. In a world of extremism, hatred and fear, King Abdullah says this university will be about coexistence without conflict.
Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Now, we were fortunate to take a look around the KAUST campus. Architect Bob Odell was one of the principal designers of it. We now take a look through his eyes, and just an interesting point, this is the first time that he's had a chance to take a look at his work.
We're in the central quad of the campus. We have all of the major buildings around us. Below the quad is all of the common functions, the cafeteria, fitness, and all those things that bring people together. So it really is the heart of the building. On the outside, obviously, there's a beautiful public space. The mosque is right here, the library is right there, and then the research laboratories are on both sides of us. We enter the spine, which goes through the entire campus. And as you can see, while it's a very large campus, the physical distances from one end to the other are not that great. As you go through the buildings, you go through the whole campus, you always have these views out to the Red Sea. We tried very hard to make sure that people would never lose sight of kind of the sea. The water is one of the main study areas here. Desalinization on the one hand and sustainable agriculture on the other, which are very important for the world, very important for this region. So to celebrate water seemed appropriate and important that as you go through the campus, there's very few places where you are not in touch with water, you don't hear water. This is the first time I've seen this in place. Spectacular. 2 years ago, we were sitting in a conference room in London, for a week, starting the planning of this. And to see it now, it's just breathtaking. It's a KAUST style. And I think that's probably appropriate. I mean, we worked very hard to come up with an architecture that was clearly 21st vision, 21st century vision. But clearly we have used a series of very good ideas from traditional Islamic architecture. We tried to make a series of very intimate spaces. It's obviously a very large campus, so how do you do that? How do you craft a building which is this large, with this many people, and create this sense of community from the beginning? And how do you do that in a way that inspires them? When we started this a couple of years ago, it was to design not just KAUST, but the community that would support KAUST for 25,000 people. So everything from small apartments to shops to large villas, schools, mosques, of course, all of the things that would be a community. This is one of the first lab neighborhoods. Last time I saw this, it was mostly concrete. It's just breathtaking. It's everything we thought we designed and more. This is my favorite spot. Maybe because I work on this as much as anything else. But the fact that this is the kind of the heart of the mission of KAUST. If KAUST is successful, it's going to happen right here in this space where people meet and make the breakthroughs that are going to change the world.